Who are you? What's your story? Let us suggest that you're a dreamer, weaving a tale of imagination as one of the players in a grand adventure story being played out here on planet Earth. There are many other adventure game worlds, but this platform in time-space reality we shall call the Gaia Game. Most of the expressions of life currently living on this planet are playing the adventure game as it presents itself. To them, never questioning good or bad, fair or unfair. We humans question everything, or we do if we're at all awake to many of the individual moments that come into our awareness. This is because we believe we can affect what happens in our world of experience. This happens to be true. This is a very creative and morphing reality game. So, what is our primary stumbling block in this game? It's our past experience and the resulting predictions about what our future experience will be. When we learn to be here now, as Ram Dass, the American spiritual influencer and author, said in his 1971 book by that name, living in this moment, right now, is the key to power and magic. As we learn through the revelations of quantum physics, reality is a fluid, constantly shifting field filled with unlimited possibilities. It suggests that we are living in a dream world, or actually a multiverse of overlapping dreams, each containing a unique and complete version of reality. Those who recognize this central truth and their personal creative power and ability to focus on the desired storyline of their dream experience are the ones we may think of as on the path toward enlightenment. Enlightenment is an experiential awareness of the oneness, the interconnectedness of everything. It begins with moments that connect one to this realm of pure awake consciousness, which we have all had at least brief experiences of. As we awake, we realize within an expanded dream that there is nothing fixed or bounded in the physical world. We come to realize that it is consciousness, our individual consciousness, interacting with the collective consciousness of the world as we perceive it. The seeds that we sow as creators of a physical world determine the path of the dream. There's much we can extrapolate from knowledge of how all operates at the quantum level. Every thought is an inquiry or a request delivered to the network. Humans have an emotional guidance system that can keep them pointed in the direction of their best route and choices to deliver feelings of satisfaction and happiness. The degree to which one can consistently do what feels good in the heart and soul, which is a fine name for your higher consciousness, will determine satisfaction with the results. This is why it has been said that we as a species have been given dominion over this world. This does not mean specifically the planet, because the planet will survive independent of us. We're visitors here. Gaia was here before we arrived and will likely be here long after we are gone. However, we are the shapers of dream world currently being experienced by living creatures sharing our experience on planet Earth. One dream scenario that often crops up, and seems particularly prominent now, is the Doomsday storyline. Some even it is inevitable that ultimately we are doomed. There is certainly a long line of failed civilizations and even climate or catastrophe-driven mass extinctions, but this should not concern us. The real objective of the game is to achieve an omnipresent sense of joy in and appreciation of the world we are creating in our dream. As we do this on an individual basis, we affect the whole. Our way of spreading the good news is to be an unwavering beacon of compassion and love. This will help heal others, as well as assisting all life around us to thrive. Love is literally the creative energy of our universe. To tap into this power, we must recognize that our true nature is unlimited and interconnected with all else, not the character we have created in mind to be our current player in the game. Your name here, whatever that is but an avatar you have created to interact with the reality in which you perceive yourself to be. Your name here is going to die. The current character you believe yourself to be in this lifetime will not survive forever. This dream we are sharing now will transform or conclude, but we shall still be here. We will withdraw from the physical form, and our awareness will shift to our cosmic self, that is pure energy and not material. If we really like this Gaia world we currently inhabit, then we will probably come back again as a new character and try again to perfect the new part we are cast in. We will explore the possible adventures, learning the lessons they offer, and finding the ways that we can benefit the storyline of the dream as it unfolds. It's like any game. You face puzzles that you are meant to solve. There are prizes to be discovered. There is a path to find. Your character will win some and lose some, but satisfaction comes with building your creative skill as a player and helping others do the same. Like any adventure game, there are obstacles to be overcome, puzzles to solve, and triumphs to be had. Not all players have exciting games. It all depends on how adventurous you want to be or the challenges that arrive in your story to push you out of a comfort zone where your personal evolution may stagnate. However, judgment is not involved because the only scorecard is how much fun you are having. Judging yourself, others, or anything as good or bad is but an opinionated, very limited viewpoint that focuses on what seems to be rather than what can be. We will always be limited in our options when we prejudge and predict outcomes of choice and action. The secret is to live consciously, making as many inspired choices as possible. What's an inspired choice? It is a choice that is outside the small story of the character you have created to play this particular game of life. Think of yourself as one computer terminal that's connected to a vast network encompassing all time and space. This is a network that encompasses the connected consciousnesses of all physical form on this planet and beyond. It is truly a field of all possibility from which physical form is manifested as shaped by the combined storylines active at any moment in time. As stated, not all creatures have much choice in how they react to the reality they find themselves. They respond based on basic programming they came into the game with. We humans, on the other hand, are by nature seekers of meaning and designers of reality. We have the ability to not simply act based on the pre-programmed defaults or comfortable habits of behavior. We can manipulate the physical world and take things in new and unpredictable directions. This comes with discovering or realizing the illusion of the material reality that seems to surround us. Yes, it is real, but is also fluid, ephemeral, and constantly changes based on the individual and collective stories believed in at any given moment. Those awake to their true being as a consciousness connected to all other consciousness can be the guides for others in manifesting their true potential for each lifetime in this game. Through an inspired connection to the non-physical whole of the conscious energy matrix of the universe, you can divine the best path for fulfilling objectives in the current adventure game reality.